Okay, guys, today I'm going to talk about my nutrition plan, the exact things I ate, the plan that I used when I lost 36 pounds in 2 months. 5 basic easy steps. This is how I drastically uh, changed my eating and lost those 36 pounds in just 3 months. I'm going to tell you exactly what I did. And it's simple. It's not hard. It's simple. This is Mike Norris from Mike Norris Fit. I help men over 50 lose weight, get fit, get healthier, so they can live a healthier lifestyle. Now, um, I did a ton of research. Some of you know that. I've talked about it in other videos. I did a ton of research on food and diet plan. I looked at all kind of so-called diet plans out there. There's a couple hundred of them. Turns out the vast majority of them are the same thing, just a different name for it. The one that I use is basically a low carb, high protein. Now, there's different types of low carb, high protein. You can go from keto, where they talk about almost no carbs, or low carb. And I felt that was the best thing for me. I looked at the foods I like to eat, the things I had going on in my life, working out and trying to get exercise and stuff. I looked at all of those things and I said, I think this is the best plan for me. And I worked. So let's go into step one. Step one was I stopped eating white carbs. I stopped eating. That means no white bread, no rice, no pasta. Um, the only time that I was allowed to eat that was after I did a workout at the gym. Within an hour, a window there where I worked out really hard, I could have some of it, but 90% of the time I had a protein shake instead, or I had nothing. Okay. I ate 3 to 4 meals a day. If I always ate 4 times a day, sometimes it was a big snack like a salad or something, but I basically had 4 meals a day. I had no French fries. Huge. I cut out white bread. I cut out French fries. I cut out sweet tea. Huge, huge. So the number one thing was I stopped eating white carbs. Number two, this is what gets people. I ate the same few meals over and over and over again. I mixed and matched, but I ate the same things over and over again. And this gets some people because they're like, I can't eat, I got to eat 20 different meals and blah, blah, blah. Comes down to how bad you want it, how bad you want to lose the weight. What you're going to do is you pick the things that fit the list, things that you like, and basically I swapped those for 3 of my meals. My lunch, my second lunch, and my dinner. I didn't eat any vegetables at breakfast, although I did take some vegetable powder sometime. I had that in a protein shake. But as far as the same meals over and over, I had protein. My main sources of protein were eggs. I had eggs every morning for breakfast. I don't know if I ever missed a breakfast, which will be different for a lot of people. It's different from me. I had been eating a couple big meals a day. One of the worst things you can do. 1 meal a day. Terrible for you if you're trying to lose weight. I learned something down the road after I lost the weight where 1 meal a day can be effective, but I don't tell you to do that while you're trying to lose weight. And I ate eggs, I had chicken breast, I had some turkey, I had tuna, the packaged tunas, lemon pepper. I loved it. I had tons of it. I ate it by itself, or I would eat it in noodles or something. I ate it several different ways. I ate it on salads. I ate it on just about every salad I had at home. It had lemon pepper tuna on it. Beef, pork, fish. Salmon was about the only fish that I really ate. And for legumes, I had beans, black beans, red beans, or I had a few pinto beans. But the big thing there was eating the same meals over and over again. And I'm going to show you in a minute how I mixed and matched. Vegetables, I had a ton of stir fry. I would buy bags of salad, or I'd buy different vegetables. I can't cook much, but I could do a little stir fry of vegetables and throw some meat in there. And I had bags of salad because I ate tons of salad, and I also ate green beans. Fast food, I knew it because I'm driving, remember? I'm out driving around for Uber. I'd retired from the military and I'm driving around for Uber there for a year. year and a half. I had subs. I'd have 6-inch subs. I'd eat wheat bread. I would mostly I got the turkey or combination of turkey or turkey and ham or ham. I had that, and I had lettuce, bell pepper, pickles, mustard, and I'd put some maybe oil and vinegar on it. Had lots of subs. Another thing I had was I would have if I have a Chick-fil-A sandwich with the chicken meat. What did I do with the bread? The bread's white. I got rid of it. Unless I had just worked out. If I just worked out and I got me a Chick-fil-A sandwich, I would eat one piece of the bread and throw the other piece of bread away. The only time you can have that white is like within an hour of you working out in the gym doing a good resistance workout. Walking is not a good resistance workout. It's not. You don't get to eat it after you walk. No. So Mexican food. I ate Mexican food. Mexican food is great for low carb, high protein if you exchange the rice for more vegetables, or you eat their fajitas. If you eat their fajitas, leave the rice off, you're good to go. Mexican restaurants are great for losing weight. People think the opposite. The avocado is good for you. But you can exchange that rice. In most restaurants I went to, I found out I would say, hey, I don't want the rice. Can I have more vegetables? And they say, sure. I had no problem. A couple of restaurants want to charge you $1 or $2. It's no big deal. But since you're eating low carb, you do need the beans. You know, you can get different types of beans at the Mexican restaurant, beans, refried bread. Go ahead and eat the beans. That's okay to eat the beans. Now here's what my meals were. I ate about 4 hours apart. Basically, I had my breakfast between 7 and 8 a.m. I'd have a black coffee. Well, I'm going to tell you in a minute what I had for the actual breakfast. Then my lunch, it depended on if I worked out in the morning or if I worked out in the afternoon. But my lunch would be somewhere around 12 to 1. I'm giving myself 4 hours. My second lunch, occasionally it was a snack, but very seldom. Most of the time it was a second lunch. I would eat between 4 and 5. And then my dinner meal would be between 8 and 9, which is actually late for me. Now I eat a whole lot earlier than that. And a lot of times I would have a protein shake after about an hour after the dinner. Not before I went to bed, but I would have an hour after dinner. So I had a couple hours from drinking that protein shake to going to bed. Remember, I was drinking a lot of protein shakes because protein is so big in losing weight, and you got to get that protein in your system. Okay. My breakfast. I would have 2 to 3 boiled eggs, turkey bacon, and black coffee. Occasionally, if I knew I was going to the gym after breakfast, I would have a yogurt with nuts in it. A yogurt with nuts in it. If I knew I was going to the gym within an hour of eating breakfast. Maybe I'd eat that breakfast, and then might be 15 to 30 minutes later, I'd have me a yogurt with nuts because I knew I was going to be working out hard. I wasn't going to the gym to play around. I was working out hard. Lunch would be a 6-inch sub, chicken sandwich, occasionally a salad with the lemon pepper tuna on it, or chicken in the salad. My second meal would be the salad with chicken if I didn't have it the first meal. So that lunch and second lunch could very easily get reversed, mix and match them. I had a lot of salad with chicken. Dinner, I would have stir fry at home, or I'd have a salad with baked chicken in it, or tuna in it, or maybe turkey in it. It all depends. Or I would have the Mexican restaurant in most cases where I would eat fajitas, or if I ate something else, I would replace that rice with vegetables or whatever. So this diet, it's effective and easy. You may say it's not fun because you're not eating a whole bunch of stuff, but it was plenty of variety for me, and I still eat this way. That's one of the biggest reasons I've kept the weight off. I don't do the 4 meals a day. I'll do it occasionally, but that's why for 10 years I've kept the weight off. Number 3, don't blow it by drinking too many calories, and so many of you will do this. It's easy to do. It's easy to do. Drink massive amounts of water when you're trying to lose the weight. Massive amounts of water. It helps keep you full. Drink unsweet tea, not sweet tea. I drink my coffee black. I quit putting anything in my coffee. I drink it black. Sometimes I would put cinnamon in it. As a matter of fact, I put cinnamon in it a lot. I started to like that. I would drink the green tea, no calorie drinks. No milk. I don't drink milk anyway. Don't have any normal soft drinks. Of course, if you're drinking 5 or 6 a day, you might have to work your way down. I was drinking 4 or 5 Mountain Dews a day, but I cut it off. Poof. I cut it off immediately. And that's basically, but be careful of the fruit juice. Women especially, y'all like to drink a lot of fruit juice. Be careful of the fruit juice, and be careful of sweet drinks at Starbucks, McDonald's, stuff like that. You think you're getting it for breakfast, and you get one of them sweet drinks with 600-700 calories in it. These fruit juices have all kind of calories in them. Try to get those out of your diet. Drink water, green tea, unsweet tea, stuff like that. Number 4, fruit. This is where some people argue and fight over. I don't argue and fight all over it. I didn't eat fruit daily. I had an apple if I got hungry, like mid-afternoon. For a snack, I'd have an apple. Maybe if I ate that second meal and it was a snack and I was still hungry, I would eat an apple too. A lot of people say, oh, apples are bad for you. They got sugar in them. It didn't affect me, but I wasn't eating apples. I think I bought a bag of apples one time and a couple of them rotted because I just didn't eat them. If you eat enough food, you don't really need to snack, and you'll learn that as you go along. I also ate, like I said, avocado at the Mexican restaurant. You know, avocado is a fruit. I would eat avocado. I didn't, and avocado is really good for you. But I used the apple if I got really hungry or something between meals. That's what I would do. Be careful of your fruits. Don't completely stop eating them, but be careful with them. Last, this is really, I found out some stuff about this when I worked with different groups of people. Having a cheat day. I started out to have a cheat day, and you got to have it on Saturday or Sunday, best day to do it, and you have 5 days. You make sure there's at least 5 days between your cheat days. Well, if you have a cheat day, it can turn into cheat days with an S. And I found out that I was eating a lot of junk on that day, and you would wait the next morning and you might gain 4 or 5 pounds. Now, it would go away, but I learned something when I was working with obese people. They were like, no, can't do that. Forget that. I said, well, you need to reward yourself. Can you have a cheat meal? Well, I might have a piece of pie or something. There's a certain group of people that they know they can't have a day because they're going to go crazy, and it turns into days, as I said. And I, even myself, I wanted to get this weight off. So I had a cheat day, like I think one weekend, and I said, whoa, I can't do this. So I went to a cheat meal. My cheat meal would be on like a Saturday, at sometime afternoon, Saturday night or something, and I'd have pizza and maybe some ice cream. That would be my cheat meal. Maybe a hamburger, but no fries. Hamburger, but no fries. And I said the main reason, because a cheat day turns into days or a week, and then you got a serious issue. Big issue. If you've do like I did with pizza or something, eat it all or throw it away. If you put it in the refrigerator, you're going to eat it again the next day or day after. So throw away what you don't eat if it's not the best for you. Now, if you follow this to a T, you're going to see the fat coming off. You're going to lose weight. Measure yourself and take pictures. I tell you to do 3 things. Measure yourself, biceps, chest, waist, and thighs. And when you see those measurements going down, even if your weight doesn't go down, you're losing body fat. And that's what you really want to use, because what is weight? Weight loss is water and stuff you got in your system that you hadn't got out yet. That's what weight is. You want to really lose fat. Now, people say it's too expensive. This right here is not expensive at all. This is a cheap way when you get it down pat. When you get your meals, it gets really cheap. It doesn't cost much money. Now, I'm going to answer a couple common questions. First one was, these are things I heard, this is too strict. How can I do it? It's too strict. Start with breakfast. Start with your first meal. Get your first meal right. Get you some eggs. Eggs. You can eat eggs and bacon. You could eat eggs and steak. You could eat eggs and chicken. I don't care. I eat eggs with turkey bacon because it was more breakfast, like a breakfast meal to me, and that's what I liked. So If you're starving at night, sugar-free Jello. Get the sugar. They got sugar-free Jello. Get that. If it's 10 o'clock at night and you're absolutely starving and 9 o'clock got a headache, drink you some water and eat some sugar-free Jello. It's too boring. Rotate the meals like I told you. You can rotate them around. You can eat dinner for breakfast, breakfast for dinner. And I'm the type of person in my life, I didn't understand people eating eggs in the middle of the afternoon at night. Now I do it. I got used to it. I eat boiled eggs mainly, 90% of the time. And I'll boil them and a bunch of eggs, and I got them in the refrigerator for the week to eat, at different meals if I need them. Should I take supplements? Back then, I took a protein powder. I would have 1 or 2 protein shakes a day with water. If you use milk, it's a lot of extra calories. You don't want more than 1 protein shake a day. When I had 2 protein shakes a day, it was generally because right after the gym, I would have it. And for some reason, I was really hungry. I'd have that protein shake after dinner before I went to bed if I felt like I didn't get enough protein. Actually, I started seeing that weight come off. I started drinking that second protein shake. I gained 5 pounds after cheat day. Did I blow it? No. Expect big weight changes after your cheat day if you do a cheat day. Cheat meal, you might even see a pound or 2. That's nothing. But you'll get it, it'll leave. But measure yourself, once a week. I would take pictures once a month. But measure and weigh, and don't worry if there's a difference. You're not losing weight, but you see measurements going down because that weight will eventually come off because you're losing body fat. Pounds lie, measurements don't. The measurements tell you the truth. Can I drink alcohol on cheat day? Yes. 1 or 2 drinks. Don't get stupid. 1 or 2. You can have alcohol on your cheat day. And I know a lot of you drink alcohol every night. I had a man that drank a 6-pack every night. I cut him back a little bit at a time to 5, to 4, to 3. And he said, I don't need this alcohol anymore. I said, great, man. And he was a big guy. He lost 40, 50 pounds. Last, what should I eat for snacks? Now, think about this. I tell you, I eat apple. I did eat some carrots, every now and then. But you could actually eat more during your meals. Eat more protein during your meal. Beans with meat or whatever. Eat a little more. The reason the 4 meals work so good, and people say, well, I can't eat 4 meals. That's too many calories. No, you're eating protein. You're eating lean protein. You're having no white carbs. You're eating vegetables and some beans or something. So you can eat 4 meals. You may seem like you're eating more food, but you're taking in less calories. And if you don't believe that, you could calorie count. But I did calorie count for 1 week to see where I was at. I wrote everything down I ate and drank just to see where I was at. And that's something you might want to do just to see where you're at. It'll amaze you. Now, I hope you liked the video, got something out of it. If you did, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave comments below with any questions you have about this method that I use to lose the 36 pounds and to keep this weight off for over 10 years. I made a few variations to it now. But any questions, please ask. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.